Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Dugout Football channel. As you can see, I am in my away top as the Reds are travelling to Portugal to face Benfica. Let's get on with the show. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Dugout Football channel. It is time for the Benfica versus Liverpool match preview. If you are new around here, want to keep up everything that comes on to this channel, including Liverpool match previews, including Liverpool content, Champions League content, Premier League content, then this is the place for you. Hit that subscribe button and join the Dugout Football channel community. Hello, good afternoon. I hope everyone is well. I will say hello to a few of you because I have seen there are a few of you in here. Good afternoon, Helen. I am doing tickety boo, my friend. I hope you're good. I believe the Reds are already out in Portugal. I think they travelled. I think it was Sunday evening. I think it was. So they're there. Good afternoon, Gary. Thank you for tuning in. Sebastian, hello as well. So, Benfica, Liverpool. Who remembers 2005-2006? Because that was the game that they knocked us out as defending champions. So, time for revenge, people would say. But no, Benfica. It's great to be going back to Portugal as well. Liverpool got a very good record in Portugal. Obviously, from earlier this season, beating Porto by 5-1 as well. So. Really interesting. Anyway, good afternoon, Del Boy. Thank you very much for tuning in. Big game for you guys tonight against Crystal Palace to go back into fourth place. Very big game for you guys, of course. Wait, yes, I will go on that very quickly as well because yes, congratulations to Liverpool women. Woo! They are back in the WSL. Congratulations to the Liverpool women. 4-2 win over Bristol City yesterday. Absolutely incredible game, has to be said. End to end. At some point we were obviously 3-1. I think it was 2-0, and then it was 1-0, 1-1, 2-1. 3-1 and then 3-2 and then 4-2. So we managed to get the win in the end. But congratulations to the Liverpool women as well. So very well done to them. But let's have a look at Benfica's Champions League campaign because Benfica were drawn into a group of Bayern Munich, Barcelona and Dynamo Kiev. Now, on paper, you would say that probably that group was probably very tough for them. You'd have to say that as well. But you have to actually look at it, and Benfica managed to get through that group. They managed to get through second with Bayern Munich. Their first game was a 0-0 draw with Benfica with Dynamo Kiev. Then the biggest result for me was this one. 3-0 against Barcelona. Now, we all know what struggles Barcelona were going through earlier in the season. Ronald Koeman being in charge of Barcelona. But Benfica that night, proving to everyone that was a fantastic result for them as well. Darwin Nunez, we will speak about Darwin Nunez, but we will speak about key players coming up because you have to say that the Benfica have got a lot of good players in this side. But Darwin Nunez, Rafa Silva got the goals that night, and obviously Eric Garcia got sent off for Barcelona. As well. Then followed that up with a 4-0 home defeat to Bayern Munich. Yeah, look, that wasn't very good. Then they did go to Barcelona and drew 0-0, and that was the one thing for me was that result. Because if you look at that result, the Benfica-Barcelona result, the 0-0, that meant that Barcelona had to go to Munich, get something from the game. They didn't. Benfica went on to win 2-0 against Dynamo Kiev. So Benfica ended with 9 points in that group. So fantastic from Benfica. Really, really impressive stuff, you'd have to say as well. So Benfica, great Champions League campaign that they've had. They have had a very, very good Champions League campaign as well. Let's see what some of you are saying as well. Sebastian is going for 2-0 Liverpool, Mane and Jota to score. I do, not for good reasons. Yeah, Gary, it wasn't a great day, that one. 2-0 Liverpool's Jota and Salah. I was rather surprised when they beat Ajax, though. I felt sure Ajax would go through. Yeah, I was as well. I was as well. Yang Kutu, good afternoon. Saying sweet. Nice to see new people in here anyway. But if you are new, as I've said, please do remember to hit that subscribe button. Hello, Niall. Thank you for tuning in. Mate, pleasure to see you in here as well. And then, round of 16, they drew 2-2 against Ajax. They drew 2-2 against Ajax in Portugal. And then all of a sudden, it has to be said, it was a bit of a smash and grab against Ajax in the Amsterdam Arena or Johan Cruyff Arena. Yet again, that man, Darwin Nunez, who has had a fantastic season, has had a very, very good season. He got the winning goal for them as well. So Benfica have a lot of good players, but they do give you chances. They do give you a lot of chances. So that is something to look out for sure. And also, if some notable players, let's have a look at their notable players, shall we? So obviously we've got Darwin Nunez. Everton Suarez is another striker that we have to look out for as well. Roman Yaremchuk is another one. Obviously we all know what's happening in Ukraine at the moment, but yeah, Roman Yaremchuk has scored a couple of goals recently. Rafa Silva is one to look out for. He is a very, very good player, very, very pacey winner as well. Nicolas Otamendi. We all remember Nicolas Otamendi from his City days. Not a very, very good player, was he? Yes, I know he did win things with Manchester City, but he is a very, very interesting game player as well. Jan Vertonghen, we all remember him as well. Yaris Severovic as well, Switzerland striker. Adel Taarabt, there is a name blasting from the past there. Adel Taarabt, we all remember him at Fulham, QPR. Even I think he may have ended up at Chelsea potentially as well. So yeah, Adel Taarabt is one of those players who hasn't had the best of times, it has to be said. Julian Weigl is another one to look out for as well. Alex Grimaldo, João Mario, Melis Villar, the goalkeeper, looks like he could potentially be going to Roma as well, if rumours are to be confirmed that he is going to potentially go to Roma as well. And they've got a lot of other good players as well. Domestically, they've not had the best of seasons. They are sitting at this moment in time. They are actually sitting third place, and 12 points behind FC Porto. So hasn't been the best of seasons for Benfica. And they did lose to Braga as well. But one of the notable things I noticed from that game is that they did rest Darwin Nunez for this game. So it's going to be very, very intriguing to see where they are going to play this time around. So yeah, that's a little bit of about Benfica for sure. So let's see what you're saying. 3-0 Liverpool, says Niall. Hello, Helen. 3-0 Liverpool, says Gary Richards. I mean, even though Ajax letting Van de Beek go and others, they still do play very good football. Absolutely. They always do. Ajax do play some very, very good football. So the fact that Benfica got through was a bit of a surprise, and it was a bit of a surprise. So that is one thing to look at, is them to definitely go in. Maybe going to the game on Saturday should be a decent game. Motherwell Livingston. Well, I shall be there, of course. So I'm looking forward to that. But I do think we're going to be too strong for Benfica, and it'll be the end of the road for them. Hopefully. God sent the Pedri for those who couldn't watch the Iniesta. Tejas, thank you for tuning in, mate. Real Madrid, Liverpool, and Juventus are Sergio Gnabry's most likely destination if he leaves Bayern Munich. Interesting. And Liverpool will become a meme if they lose. No, I don't think we will, because Benfica have always had a have always had a wee thing with Liverpool. They've always seemed to have the upper hand against us. So I'm not going to say anything about being memes if we if we lose or anything like that. But it's going to be a very, very interesting game. Whatever happens as well. And yeah, well, I mean, we'll go through our Champions League campaign because obviously everybody knows 18 points out of a group of Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, FC Porto, and AC Milan. So yeah, very, very good won that one. 18 points was the highest amount of points that we've ever had, and the first ever English team to do it. Last round of 16. Well, we were meant to have RB Salzburg, if you remember that. UEFA botching up that draw. Yeah, hopefully they don't do that ever again. And then obviously we did go on and beat Inter Milan in the round of 16. So that was a good result. 2-1 on aggregate in the end there. And yeah, we are coming up against Benfica. So for Liverpool, it has been very, very plain sailing. Haven't conceded many goals, scored a few as well. So it's going to be a really, really intriguing battle. For sure. Benfica actually lost 3-2 against Braga as well. Funnily enough, Darwin Nunez scored a penalty and João Mario scored an equaliser in the 77th minute. But Vitor Manuel Carvalho Oliveira, that's a good Braga name, and Portuguese name, scored the winner in the 79th minute and went 3-2 for Braga. So that's why they're kind of falling behind a little bit slightly in the Portuguese Liga. So definitely ranked top 5 teams winning the World Cup. Ooh. Brazil, Argentina, France, England, Spain. There's my top 5 for you. There's my top 5 for you as well. And apparently Jurgen Klopp's press conference is actually going on at the moment, and this is what he's had to say as well. Klopp and injuries, full squad available. Absolutely, Curtis had a little swelling. Same with Joel. Trent trained now 4 or 5 days. Not sure exactly, but he's ready as well. So it looks like Liverpool are going to be full strength going tomorrow against Benfica. So that's massive news for the Reds as well. But we do need to have a look at the 05-06 season, because obviously we do want to go and have a wee look for because we all remember that time. Liverpool were the Champions League holders. We were the Champions League holders, but we did lose. But 3-0 in aggregate. It was a 1-0 win to Benfica in the first leg. I'm just going to get that up. Luizão got the winning goal that day, 84th minute winner. Obviously, Luizão is not at. He's obviously is not at Benfica anymore as well. But yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. And as I've said, it is time to get revenge as well for that game, because if you look at the actual Liverpool side that day, we'll obviously just get that up in a minute. Let me just get that up. So yeah, Liverpool Benfica, we did lose 1-0 in the away leg. So very, very interesting game, that one, because that was the catalyst of why we lost. And obviously Shimau, everyone remembers Shimau as well. So yeah, the 2005-2006 season, we did lose 1-0. Our team that day, if anybody remembers, it was Reina, Finnan, Carragher, Hupia, Risa, Garcia, Sissoko, Alonso, Kyo, Morientes, and Fowler. And then subs not used Dudek, Crouch, Traore, and Warnock as well. And obviously 65,000. Benfica have a very good home record. They have a very, very good home record in this Champions League. And also the other thing for me is, if you also look at it as well, they don't lose many games at home. That's the one thing as well. But this Liverpool side is something else when we do get there as well. So that was obviously the first leg as well. Then comes the second leg where we lost 2-0 to Benfica as well. And we did have early chances to overturn the first leg deficit. Peter Crouch, Jamie Carragher, Luis Garcia being the most dangerous in there as well. But Shimau, we all remember Shimau, don't we? We all remember Shimau and Mikoli get the 2 goals to knock out the then Champions League holders out of the Champions League. So fingers crossed something like that will not happen again, but we shall see. Very, very true. What about you saying England? Any prediction? Not at this moment in time, Tejas, not at the moment, but I'll say that it'll be an interesting game for sure. So there'll be somewhat angry teams with scores to settle. Yep, absolutely. It was a shambles, the draw. Yes, it was. Netherlands is a secret team no one is focusing on. Yeah. But having said that, being Inter was satisfying as they're struggling in Serie A this season. AC Milan, the team to beat, 100%. Watched part of Inter's game yesterday. I never saw a team cheat so much as Inter did. Yeah, I have to say I don't really watch much of Italian football. That is for sure. So yeah, head-to-head record. This is the interesting part. Is the Liverpool Benfica head-to-head record? Let's have a wee look, because I would have to say that it's probably in their favour, but maybe I could be wrong. Let's have a wee look for this as well. So Liverpool and Benfica have Liverpool have 5 wins. Benfica have 3 wins. There's been no draws between Benfica and Liverpool. Very interestingly enough, 14 goals scored to the Reds and 8 to Benfica. And all-time goal scorer, Mohamed Salah for Liverpool, 34 goals. All-time top scorer for Benfica was Eusebio with 47 goals. And Liverpool obviously got 6 Champions Leagues. And Benfica have 2 European Cups, I think it is. They don't have a Champions League. And their most recent triumph was 1961-1962. So a long, long time ago. So very, very interesting to say the very, very least. But obviously, before that, yeah, there was the 1984-1985 second round. We lost 1-0 to Benfica in that tie. Then we won 3-1 at Anfield as well. And then 1983-1984. So we did actually beat Benfica back-to-back in the early 80s. We won 4-1 against Benfica, then won 1-0. And then in 77-78, we won 4-1 against Benfica and then 2-1 away in Portugal. So Liverpool have a pretty good record when it comes to head-to-heads against Portuguese sides. It obviously is. Afternoon, Jeannie. Thank you for tuning in as always. So I can somewhat understand refs ailments, so to speak. Yep. Yo, Jeannie. Which player would you miss at the FIFA World Cup? Mohamed Salah for sure, and others. Yeah, I actually couldn't remember the last time we met. Yeah, 2005, 2006. But if you really want to go back to that, Liverpool and Benfica met in the 2010-2011 Europa League, and Liverpool ran out 4-1 winners at Anfield, and we lost 2-1 in Portugal. So I'm a bit wary. I am a little bit wary about that for sure. What was our team consist of back then? I had more grey hairs. Yeah, that was not a great team, was it? Yes, Sebastian, 7 o'clock for the World of Football podcast. We will be back on that at 7 o'clock. A lot to discuss, especially Old Firm and Old Firm derbies as well. So, and yes, Jeannie, you're absolutely right. Ryan Babel was sent off. He pushed Louisel in the face. And he got a red card. Well remembered, because that was a quiz question the other night. So there we go. But yeah, look, I think this game, obviously, we've had a very, very good record in Portugal recently, and I do look at this game. We have to be wary because Benfica have got some players that can really, really hurt you. Darwin Nunez is obviously one to watch out for as well. Defensively, they're not the best as well, but then again, we're not the best defensively. We're definitely not the best defensively as well. Brain fog. I'm sorry, old age catch. No, don't worry about that. Do not worry about that at all. So we will go to now what the starting 11 I think will be for Liverpool tomorrow. Guys, get your starting 11s in the predictions box down below as well. Hello, John Wayne. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Agger scored back heel from a free kick. I think, yes, it was. It was a lovely cut back. I think Gerrard played it back and then Agger back heel into the bottom corner. So definitely. So starting 11. Obviously, we do have Manchester City coming up as well, but I do think Jurgen Klopp will want to go as strong as possible. I would have to say. I would say this now. I do think he will want to go pretty strong. So, if it was me, I will go Ali in goal. I think Ali will play in goal. As much as Joe Gomez played very well the weekend, I think Trent Alexander-Arnold will come back in. I think he will come back in. I'm going to play Konate. I think Konate will play instead of Matip. I think Matip will be rested for Manchester City, and I would rest Matip for Manchester City as well. I think Konate to deal with obviously Darwin Nunez' pace. I think that's one thing to look out for as well. And then it'll be Virgil van Dijk. Then I'm going to go Andy Robertson. I think Andy Robertson will definitely play this weekend or tomorrow, I should say. Then I'm going to go for Fabinho. I think Fabinho did get a rest. He did score a very good penalty as well. Coming like a good penalty kick taker for us, isn't he? He is coming like a very good penalty kick taker for us. Then I do think it will be Jordan Henderson. I think Captain Jordan Henderson as well. Then I do think there could be a change here. I think Curtis Jones will come out of the team. And I do think that, obviously, if he is fit, I do think Keita might start this game. I think they'll keep Thiago for the game against City. I think you're going to need. I think you're going to need a little bit of. I think you're going to need that passing movement in the midfield. I'd have to say, because against City, we are going to have to dominate. We are going to have to be very, very careful with how we play the ball as well. But I do think against Benfica, I do think you'll get spaces to play in behind them as well. So I'm going Fabinho, Keita, Henderson, and then my front three would be I'm going to go Luis Diaz. I think Luis Diaz will start on the left. I'm going to go Mohamed Salah on the right. And then I am going to go Diogo Jota up front. So it's Ali, Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Hendo, Keita, Diaz, Salah, Jota. That would be my starting 11 for the Reds for tomorrow. So it's going to be an extremely interesting game as well. Benfica have a new president from the summer. Are you their president? No, I'm definitely not their president. That's definitely said. Alisson, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Robo, Hendo, Thiago, Fab, Jota, Firmino, Salah, bench, Adrian, Kelleher, Simicast, Mane, Origi, Konate, Keita, and Ox. Very, very interesting. Could have RV Elliott in there as well. Benfica, Portugal's biggest club because of most leagues won. Yep. They are definitely as well. Hi, Balam. Alisson, Gomez, Konate, VVD, Robo, Fab, Hendo, Thiago, Jota, Mane, Diaz. So giving a rest to Salah. I wouldn't be too against that. I would not be too against that. Only thing I would say, though, I would probably have Jota on the left, Diaz maybe on the right, and then probably Sadio through the forward line. I don't like Jota on the right-hand side. I don't like Jota on the right-hand side. But then again, Mane could play on the right-hand side as well. He did start on the right-hand side, if you remember, for us as well. Hello, Helen. Have you heard Belenese, the two clubs there? One's a 9 players. No, I did not. No, I did not. Hey, Balam lad. Benfica have Darwin, a Tarat player. Yep, absolutely, indeed. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. But I feel that that's a team that will be way, way too strong to beat Benfica as well. If there are any Benfica fans in here, then obviously I do wish your club very, very well. Obviously not for tomorrow, and obviously not for the away leg. But it's going to be very, very interesting anyway. Alisson, Trent, VVD, Konate, Robertson, Fab, Henderson, Jones, Diaz, Mane, and Salah. So Shane is resting Thiago, which I think is very, very wise, but going away with Jones again. Very interesting. I thought Jones didn't have the best games against Watford, it has to be said. But everyone's definitely entitled to their opinion, and I do think that if you look at it, Jones has been very, very interesting. It has been very, very interesting for me. So it's definitely going to be a intriguing battle affair. Definitely. Miss you lot already. Yeah, Jeannie, we definitely do. Liverpool should win tricky away match. Yeah, definitely. As far as score predictions are concerned, look, I think we need to keep it tight because they'll obviously have the crowds with them. Stadium of Light is a very hostile atmosphere in any surroundings, and we have to be wary because they've already beaten Barcelona this season as well. It's going to be very, very intriguing, this tie as well. I do think though, if you look at it on paper, Liverpool should be winning this game, but Benfica away has had a bit of a slip up in the past from us. We do have to be wary for that game as well. And you have to look at it as well. They are doing very, very well in this Champions League for sure. So I'm looking forward to this game. I must admit, I am very much looking forward to this game. I think if we keep it tight to begin with, I do think that they are not the best defensively, so I do think we can exploit that, and I do think Liverpool can go and get the win, because I do think that we are better than this Benfica side, but they do have dangers from set pieces. Obviously, for Tongan is one, and Otamendi. Otamendi did score a few goals in his time at Manchester City, so we have to be wary of that. But my prediction, I'm going for a 2-0 win to Liverpool. I think we'll be too strong. I think we will have that in our mind from obviously the 2005-2006 season, and I just feel we'll be too strong. We'll be too strong for Benfica, but Benfica are a very, very good side. Don't get me wrong about that, but I do think that if we go there, we play our game, I think we should be pretty, pretty fine. And yes, keep Rafa quiet, keep Darwin Nunez quiet. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Liverpool. My goal scorers, Luis Diaz absolutely loves playing against Benfica. I think he scored a couple of goals against Benfica when he was at Porto. So I look at that game, look at this game, and I think Diaz will score. And I'm going to go for the captain to get one. He hasn't scored for a while. I'm going to go for Jordan Henderson to score for Liverpool as well. So 2-0 Liverpool is my prediction. Let me know your predictions in the live chat or the comment section after the game. So when you do your predictions, do you do them on account of Inform or Klopp's main 11? Mainly on form, or it's just what I would do. It's not what Jurgen Klopp would do. It's just what I would do as well. They could show the eagle they have. They've got an eagle on their badge. I know that. I have not got a clue. I don't really follow Portuguese football, I have to say. Benfica have an eagle, which is iconic, yeah. So here's some predictions. 2-0 Liverpool, says Helen. 3-0 Liverpool, says Shane. Fab Hendo Keita is my midfield against City. Interesting, Fab Hendo Keita. I would think Thiago would probably be best for Manchester City. I just feel he would be as well. 11 BT Sport 3 at 7:15 p.m. Hello Jordan, thank you for tuning in. 8 p.m. kickoff. 3-0 Liverpool, says Jordan Hyman. Yeah, I think it should be a very interesting game, that one. 1-0 Mane, says Jeannie. Interesting. Hello Nippon. Thank you for tuning in, mates. Hope your job trial went very, very well. Chelsea be licking their wounds, won't they? 4-1 defeat against Brentford the weekend. That was a bit of a shocker for Chelsea. But no, I mean, well, let's have a wee chat let's have a wee chat obviously about the other games, really, because obviously that's the Benfica Liverpool sort of side of things for this preview as well. Job trial went well. I'll find out on Friday whether I get the job or not. Manchester City against Atletico Madrid. That's a banana skin for Man City for me. I think Atletico Madrid will get something. I actually did say on my predictions video, you can obviously go check it out. I did say that Atletico Madrid get something off Chelsea, off City, and I did go for a 1-1 draw. I think it was as well. Chelsea, Real Madrid. I think Real Madrid are going to go there and win. I just have a feeling. Obviously, Courtois is going to get booed. There's no denying that. He will definitely get booed for that game. But Madrid. Can Chelsea keep out Benzema? I don't see it. I do not see it. Just do not see it at all. So 2-1 Madrid, I'm going to go for there. And Villarreal, Bayern Munich. I think Bayern Munich will be too strong for Villarreal. So, yeah, 2-0 to Bayern Munich as well. Good luck, NS. Yeah, good luck, Nippon. Hope your job trail does go well. But guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching this Benfica against Liverpool match preview. Hopefully the Reds can go to Portugal and come away with the 3 points. There's going to be lots of content coming up this week. Obviously, we will have match week 32 predictions. We'll have match week 32 predictions into... on Wednesday evening. I think that'll be about 7 o'clock. Guest to be confirmed. I need to message guests this week. So I need to get somebody on, but I'm pretty sure we'll get somebody on as well. Friday, either morning or afternoon, I am doing a match preview with Dominic Rich and Michael Talks Football. That is going to be pre-recorded, so I'll definitely get that out at some point. So yeah, we're previewing Manchester City against Liverpool. We'll obviously have the Friday LFC show as well. Obviously, I'm working tomorrow, so there probably won't be a match reaction until. There probably won't be a match reaction if I'm being totally honest. But I'll try my best out as well. And obviously, if anything breaks, obviously, Mo Salah new contract. Then obviously I will try and get that out as well. Lots of content is coming up on this channel before the Manchester City game. I can promise you that. And might get the lads on, might get Jack on, might get Connor on, might get Sophie on. Obviously we do have the Friday show as well, but maybe just have a little chat just about how things are going really as well. But I do appreciate everyone's support. Let me just get through the final comments before I go on this very, very overcast Monday afternoon. Do guys walked in the bar, the third guy ducks. Chris, that's funny. That is very, very funny. Chris, hope you're good, mate. I enjoyed your show about the England-Qatar 23-man squad. That was actually a good show. So thank you for that. Thank you for the stream. As always, may the best team win LFC, of course. Yep. Absolutely. Big up Douglas in chat. Yeah, what's for lunch? I've had sandwiches. I have had sandwiches. Also, before I forget, thoughts and prayers are with obviously Louis van Gaal. Obviously, I don't know if anyone has heard that he is suffering from prostate cancer. He is 70 years of age, so hopefully he does beat it. But obviously, ex-Manchester United, ex-Bayern Munich, ex-Barcelona manager as well, and obviously the Holland national team manager as well. So obviously get well soon, Louis van Gaal. I think the whole football world is with you, especially rival fans up and down the country will definitely be with you as well. So obviously get well soon. My favourite memory of Louis van Gaal was when Manchester United were playing Arsenal, and I think he scored. I think it was Mike Dean. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Mike Dean. He squared up to him, and he did a wee dive. It was quite funny. So obviously, get well soon, Louis van Gaal. But that's it for me. I will see you guys at 7 o'clock for the World of Football podcast. Looking really, really forward to that as well. But until then, hopefully the Reds can go to Portugal and get the first leg lead, and we will see what happens anyway. And especially with Manchester City coming up on Sunday, the Reds have to go to Portugal again. Hopefully this time, Benfica Liverpool, it won't be a wee upset. We can try and go there, take a first leg lead, back to Anfield, And yeah, we shall see. But until then, I will see you later. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. You'll never walk alone. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.